Hi guys, and welcome to my stream. So, as you can see from the title, this is a Let's Talk. I haven't done one of these in, I don't know, probably about a month, you guys, maybe longer. As always, my Let's Talks are more mature based. So I'm going to go ahead and give a trigger warning and let you know some of this stuff may or may not be suitable for kids. So I'm going to go ahead and let you know that if you, sorry, train of thought here, I'm multitasking on a different tab real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and let you know that if you are easily triggered or if there's something that you feel like you might be bothered by, don't watch. Anyway, I am losing train of thought today. For some god-awful reason. Okay. Anyway, guys in my chat, I did look in my chat to post my thing. The iChat doesn't work. It's just the message that I just posted. Not sure why it's not wanting to work. But anyway, so I'm not going to be looking at chat super often. If you guys need me, I am going to ask you to hashtag or at me as I go through this conversation. This kind of pertains, if you've seen my previous Let's Talks, then you will understand that there had been a lot going on and some things about my health were brought to attention. So, nonetheless, let's go ahead and start. So first and foremost, as everybody knows, I have a few severe health problems. Nothing that I consider life-threatening. Nothing that I typically have to worry about in a sense. There are things that are getting increasingly worse. There's some things that I won't be discussing here due to the simple fact of it either no longer affects me or it's something that I am not ready yet to talk about. On the most recent thing is, everyone knows I have kidney problems. I have liver problems. It's a thing. It's whatever. Really doesn't affect me much. I have medication. I drink a lot of fluids. I'm healthy-ish. Nightbot, please shut up. Anyway, so the whole thing with this is recently I have started having lung problems or breathing problems. We're not sure what's randomly caused it. That's something that we're trying to get figured out. With that, the whole thing is, I have stopped breathing, you guys, like many times. In the past 4 or 5 days, I started having breathing problems, and I made a whole not big deal about this because it doesn't bother me. I mean, I'm used to small things affecting me, getting over it, being like, whatever. So, it's just kind of been one of those things that have been, I know it's probably serious, and I know I should be worried, but I'm not. Like, obviously, I've had to deal with my sister and Nick. And it's not really been too terrible. Like, it hurts to breathe, and it catches, and I have issues breathing. Whatever. It just kind of progressed to when it starts happening, I can't breathe, period. Like last night, for example, and this is one reason why it stimulated to me wanting to do this video before I do any of my gaming videos, is last night I completely stopped breathing. Like, could not breathe, lungs were not functioning at all. Which realistically scares us, but it's something that I'm probably not taking as serious as I should. And I know that I should be taking it seriously, but I'm not because I'm irresponsible. But going back from that being the most recent and serious problem, we of course, like, I'm going to have to deal with that, and there's no way I'm going to be able to wait very long to wait on that, because I feel like Nick and my sister will, like, Nick and Luna will wholeheartedly hog tie me and drag me to the hospital, because let's be honest, that's probably something serious that I'm blowing off quite a lot. I'm looking in chat. Thank you, Jacob. Going back from that, like I said, I do have kidney problems. That's something that began occurring about 14, 15. That's really basically controlled at this point. It's not as bad as it used to be. It's still a problem. From that strives my liver problems, which is minor. Like, it's not a huge deal on that one. And then back from that, like, all the cancer talk and all that we're not having. It's just one of those things. Anyway, the reason I in the beginning of this mentioned my last Let's Talks was I was in a really bad place. And I'm not going to show you guys the recent stuff like I did then, because I don't feel like having that flag on my channel again. But anytime I talk about working on self-harm or depression or things like that, I get a flag from YouTube, because YouTube doesn't feel like that is safe content. So, whatever. As we know, everybody knows this, I have suicidal depression and low functioning depression and anxiety. All things I live with, all things I'm great with, because I never really seem depressed. No one can tell. It's not really one of those things I ever have to worry about, or at least, like, telling people about it, because my method of dealing with it, while not necessarily being healthy, is still my way of dealing with it. But I'm working on getting better in that aspect. Maybe not necessarily as good as I should or as quick as I should, but I'm still trying. I mean, there's not really much to say about all of this. The whole point of this stream was the fact of, is I keep getting asked in private messages and such about different health things that are going on with me currently, because my friends and even some of you guys as my subscribers pick up on things, or you notice things, especially with the fact that I have been completely sick for the past 2 weeks, and I'm still sick. I'm doing really great with you know, trying to be healthy, keep my, like, I keep the apartment warm, which I probably shouldn't do because it's like 29 degrees outside. But with the thing that some of you guys are going to have to understand, especially as the fact that a lot of my subscribers are my personal friends or become my personal friends, when I get sick due to my compromised immune system, I stay sick a little bit longer. Which is why I don't like working in public jobs, retail jobs, etc., because I can't deal with that. It's just one of those things that if someone else is sick and I get sick worse. Like, someone can be sick for a day and then I'll be sick for a week or two. Nonetheless, like, at this point, I'm wondering why I'm making this video. Let's be honest. My Let's Talks usually aren't that great, unless I have something super important to say. And, I don't know, I just kind of felt like this is something that needed to be said, simply so I stopped getting the questions. And I stopped getting the, are you okay? Why are you sick for so long? Things of that nature, because I have gotten asked due to the fact that I am sick and the fact that I've been sick in a lot of my recent videos and streams, is why am I sick for so long? Why haven't I gone to a doctor? Blaza blaza. Well, I just moved up here, so I don't officially have a doctor up here yet. I will be going to one. I know what it's going to be. I know what they're going to do. It's irrelevant at this point because I'm so used to it. But no, like, just like small update for you guys, just so it's not one of those things I keep getting constantly asked, or even like so people aren't worrying, is I am taking care of my health, my mental health, my physical health. I'm taking care of it. It's fine. With the new development with my breathing problems, I'm obviously going to have to see someone about that and find out what's going on. Because at this point, I don't know what it is, and I know Luna's worried, Nick's worried. I think they're worried it's a blood clot because of some past experiences with that, but I'm kind of more like, I think it's just bad because they actually have to see me. So when I have problems breathing, they see it. And they see the pained expressions. They hear the trying to catch breath, you know, that thing. Looking in chat now. Yeah, Terry, I feel like a lot of people at this point think they know me, or a lot of you guys who have been here, not just as subscribers, but as my actual personal friends, know me well enough. At least know me somewhat better than most people do. But at the same time, there's a lot that you guys, as subscribers and friends and blah blah blah, don't know, haven't known, things that we haven't discussed or I've kept to myself due to past incidences of when I opened up and trusted somebody. A lot of you guys, especially those on Discord, and that knew my personal life from my first Let's Talk, got to see what was happening with that. Reminder, guys, that I am not actively looking in my chat, so if you have a question or something that I should see, make sure to @ me. It's just @MysteryRose. Just while I am thinking about it. Because I'm not, like, I have YouTube up, I have my usual stuff up, it's whatever. But I'm not actively looking at it. Nonetheless, unless anybody has question or anything for me, then I believe at this point I'm going to end the serious live stream and move on to my gaming, because I know most people come here for my gamings. My Let's Talks aren't my watched thing or my highest watched, so unless there's questions, I'm probably going to move over to doing that with Jacob, because let's be honest, you guys, it's fun to see me gaming. It's fun to game with me and not be so serious. So I'm going to stay up just for a few minutes longer. Plus, I have to reset up my XSplit for my streams because I'm not signed in. And I have to redo everything. Anyway, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and end it here. For those of you who want to watch or join my gaming, please stick around, and we will be right back with that, which I'm sure everybody is so excited to see. So thank you all for watching this serious Let's Talk. That was kind of more of a ramble. But was one of those things just to open conversation. So I will see you guys again.